welcome back to the channel, guys. We're the Seat Time Brothers, and we're working on the Seat Time Stang today. We actually got a few things we're going to try and knock out. We've got the heater core bypass hose, a AC compressor bypass, a new battery tray so it actually stays mounted and doesn't flop around in there. We're going to be getting rid of all the AC stuff, so condenser, lines, everything's coming out of the car today, so we can let it breathe a little bit better, let it cool easier and whatnot, and get prepared for the 3-core radiator we're going to do in it eventually.
That's going to be exciting.
Super exciting. Very time consuming, and hopefully it's still light out when we're done.
Yeah. It's cold, man. It's cold today.
Super
We're Florida, come on.
It's ridiculous in the 50s.
Oh,
so
it's wet.
and cloudy
Yeah.
and wet.
Yeah.
Not a fun start. That's why we're in the garage.
Alright. Well, let's get to it.
Alright guys, so first things first, we're going to be removing the battery. Just take terminals off, and there's like 4 bolts underneath so we get the tray off. Because we need to replace the tray because the old retaining bolt for the battery tray so the battery doesn't move around and flop around and just fall in the engine bay wherever it wants to go. It's broken off inside there, so we just got a new tray and a used bolt and retaining bracket. So that's the first thing we're going to go ahead and do is get that out of the way. It'll also help us remove the radiator. So, we can get that done now. That's not fast forward. Also, probably what we're going to do today is replace these terminals because these terminals have seen better days and they're strapped to a new battery and I can't get that off, so I'm gonna grab a pry bar. Yeah, no doubt. He's coming. Woo!
Hey-o.
Victory. Okay, so just the 2 of them. So cool, we got the battery tray out, so now we're going to go ahead and tackle getting the coolant drained out of it, get this reservoir off, start pulling the brackets and stuff for the radiator, and get the fan out of there. So we're going to go ahead and start that now.
Heck yeah.
Ooh, got faster! Like 70% of this one, because it's at 80 already.
Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah. Oh, so you're finding the right spot.
Oh, yeah.
Just trying to get the big piece out and...
Ooh, got faster.
Huh?
Ooh, got faster. Ooh, he's doing. It should just come right up.
Good.
Yeah, in theory, I don't think it's bolted down there. And then tilt it back towards you.
Yep.
And we'll just. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh.
Minimal mess.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're messier than the ground is. Oh, and before anybody asks, yes, the AC system has been discharged. I did it at work, so no worries with that. It did have great working AC before we did this too. Just kind of unfortunate.
It was ice cold, man.
It was ice cold.
It felt so
and it
wrong.
had good heat, so. Oh well. Drift car. Should be able to hear the vacuum.
Where's the paint at, Mike?
It's in the pile. It's over there. It's over there. I don't know where, but it's over there.
It's here.
I'll tell you what, I'm just gonna come over there with you.
Oh, there it is.
Ooh, making noise. Oops. Different spot. Break my ratchet, I guess. Shit. That's the bolt, not the ratchet. Jeez. I don't think this thing has ever been freaking broken free. The 20 years it's been around.
Oh, those are long.
Just hit it, yeah. Okay. Let it rip.
They're long.
It's slow, but it'll work. Here. Oh, nice. It's way faster.
Oh. Way too long to
I'm sorry.
Come on, man.
Sorry.
Dude. Nice.
I was like, wait, hold on. This just fits more places. I was like, this will be way faster. Oh, look, there's a bolt under there.
What?
Where that thing came from? Man, somebody lost that bolt forever ago. I was like,
Yeah.
I don't know where it went.
Ah, there it is.
I win. Ah.
Woohoo.
Yeah.
Hey-o.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, boy. Yeah,
That's so satisfying. Wow, that thing is heavy. For an accumulator. And just like that, our AC is deleted. So much room for activity. No.
Okay. Cool.
Moving on. I don't know what to next, but something. Out of the way. So,
Cool.
Fries are done.
It's still ringing.
It's like the thing, like a Zill bell. Like
Right?
it goes forever. Concert's over and it's still ringing.
So our next thing we're going to tackle, we're going to be removing the upper intake put on so we can get access to all the heater core hoses and everything so we can finalize the delete on that part. So yeah, but we got a lot more space now. That's going to be nice.
Yeah.
So the compressor's out of the way already, so next thing is getting this out of the way and get on to heater core items.
Alright, so we got the intake off and we got the heater core lines off. And we're going to try and join them to that line there, that line way down in there. That was the fun one to get out. So we're just going to try and union those together and let that be our heater core bypass for now. So next step is getting a hose on and getting the intake back on and then really buttoning it all back up. So that's where we're going with it. Alright, well, ignore the very dirty intake. That'll be cleaned at some point in time. Probably not today. But if you look way back in here, we've got our old heater core line.
Better shot of this.
If you look way back in here, we have our old heater core lines, and we have a LS heater core bypass hose that we're using. We had to bend the brackets a little bit, and we had to just basically disconnect the brackets from the intake, so it does lay loose, but it's not contacting anything. It has plenty of wiggle room if it needs it, and it should work perfectly fine. So if you're ever finding yourself doing this, that bypass does work. Takes a little bit of massaging, but it's fine. It'll work, and it'll hold. So that's what we're going with. So now we're going to put the intake back on and do our bypass pulley and
Butter on up.
get it all back together and go have some fun. And do it.
All right, Corey, what are we doing now?
I just ran out of gas apparently, according to my broken gauge. It was like, yeah, we got a full tank. Oh,
there
we're
goes
gone.
our full again.
Yeah. Jeez. Where to we doing? Oh, we're going to get a belt for the Mustang.
All right. Got the belt.
Yeah, we're on the way to get dog food now.
Yeah. So,
But no, we went to Advanced Auto Parts originally, and we're like, oh, battery terminals, belt. That's what we need. That's what we're gonna go get.
got the battery terminals.
Got the battery terminals. Dude at the counter just didn't seem to want to help us very much. Not that he was an ass or anything, but he just didn't really, I guess, understand what we were trying to do with having the bypass pulley. Like, yo, we need a belt that's roughly 3 inches shorter. Please do your job and find us a belt that's 3 inches shorter. So we ran back home real quick, grabbed the belt, and we were like, you know what, let's go try O'Reilly's. We usually have decent luck at O'Reilly's. And we went to O'Reilly's and walk in with the belt, and the lady goes, hey, there's numbers on it. This will be easy. And I was like, oh, hold on. So I explained to her what we needed, and she got it knocked out fairly quickly, like 5 or 10 minutes, and we were out, and found a belt that should work. We're not 100% because we didn't take any true measurements, but we got an idea of what we need.
It's about 2.5 inches shorter, 3 inches shorter.
Dog food acquired.
Yeah. What are we doing, Corey?
It's the 4th time.
Here we go. 4 times a charm.
4 times a charm. She's gonna laugh at us.
She's gonna laugh.
9:45. You were right. Hey, at least I can admit when I'm wrong. Well, it's 3rd time for the belt, right?
3rd time for the belt.
Because the first time was Harbor Freight.
Yeah.
And food.
Yes, 4th trip out.
Hopefully I give you $1 back. That'd be awesome.
That'd be even better.
Are you recording all the crazy?
Here and there.
It's
for a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Whatever.
If you don't
What
mind
YouTube
being on it.
channel? I don't care. I really don't.
We literally just started it. It's Seat Time Brothers, and it's our Mustang that we're building into a drift car.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds like fun, and then I can tell my son, I made it to YouTube before you did.
Yeah, right.
Perfect.
That was fun.
Tell us that I made it to YouTube before.
Right.
It's funny. I like that. It's pretty good. So this one is 3 inches longer than that one. Almost. It's like 2.5.
Yeah, and then how much shorter is it than the other one?
Like an inch. Inch and a half.
Yeah.
Almost. Oh my god.
I ain't giving up.
I ain't giving up. 3rd time's the charm.
I ain't going back to O'Reilly's. I ain't going back.
Didn't almost die. I was opening the door. Alright, let's hope this belt holds on.
Hopefully. Over here. Takedown good. Yeah. Alright, well, test complete.
Yep, got done what we wanted to get done today.
Yep.
Alright, cool, man. And tested out good. And still slides good.
Yep.
Naturally. Luckily the belt didn't come off. It was a pain to get on there.
That'd be nice.
Yep. Cool. That'll be it.
Cool.
That's it.
Alright guys, well thank you for watching. It's been a long day, but we got it done. A couple trips to O'Reilly's. Thank you, Cherish, at State Road 200 in Ocala, O'Reilly's. You were awesome. And
helped us out for sure.
Yeah, should have listened to you the first time.
Yeah. And it worked. It barely worked,
yes.
but it worked.
Yep. Like and subscribe, guys. Like, subscribe.
Yeah.
Get those likes up, man.
Yep.
So bring more content to y'all. But yeah, take it easy, guys. We out. Deuces.
Present time. Freaking newbie. belt BS. Stop flipping around, Rob. Stop.
Man, we got to record, man. Yeah, recording.
It recording.
Recording.
It recording.